I'm gonna be honest, I've recorded this video like 7 times now. I'm just like not with it today. So I want to break this video up into 2 parts, and I want to talk about what I believe your Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. You're not going to want to miss my weekly videos. I've got lots of great tips to share with you guys if you're thinking about getting into real estate or you've already taken the steps to get involved into real estate. So let's get started. Part 1 of joining a brokerage, I want to talk about the top 3 questions that I believe you should ask every brokerage before you consider joining them. So question number 1 is going to be, what kind of training do they provide to you as the agent? Training is really important, and that's because real estate school doesn't teach you the skills that you're going to need to actually perform the job from a day-to-day basis, like writing contracts, how to go to listing appointments, etc. So having training from your broker is super important, and also asking, does that training cost you anything additional, or is that something that they provide to you for free? The second thing that you should ask is, and probably the most obvious question, but you want to ask what your commission rate is. And you also want to ask, are there situations where that commission rate could potentially change? So for example, if my broker passes me a lead, my cut is a little bit less because my broker gave me that client. The third question that I think is really important to ask is, what marketing expenses or expenses in general are you going to be responsible for, and what does the broker provide to you? So every broker is going to be different. For example, my broker paid for my headshots to get started, paid for my first round of business cards, pays for all the marketing really, also pays for all the signage. If there's extra lock boxes in the office, I can use those. I don't have to go out and buy my own. So once you ask all of those questions, then you can kind of get an idea of whether or not you think the commission rate is fair. And also you can use that information to kind of take a look at your situation specifically and decide what is best for you. So if you're someone that's got 6 months to a year's worth of living expenses saved up, and you've got $5,000 to $10,000 to just spend on marketing and really launching yourself and your business out there, maybe joining a brokerage that allows you to keep more of your commission makes more sense for you. Or if you were like me, to me it was more important to have someone take that risk up front and put up those upfront costs. There's lots of different variables. Like I said, every single brokerage is different. So not only do you want to ask these questions, but you also want to ask multiple brokerages in your town. So that way you can really get a feel, because some are really small, like the one I'm at. It's very family and friendly oriented. And then there's other ones that are really big companies where, that may work for you. To me, I felt kind of like a number, and I liked that I'd have the privilege of getting that one-to-one training with my broker directly. My broker is super hands-on in the business every day, at the office every week, and I think that's a really important thing. That's something that I really value. So these are all questions that you have to ask yourself. What's important to you? What do you expect from your brokerage? So I hope you found these questions and these little tips that I've provided today. I hope you found them helpful, and I look forward to having you check out the next video, part 2. I'm going to give you a tour of my office so you can check out what the vibe is like. You can check out the location, and maybe my broker will be there. Maybe we'll get to ask him some questions. So I really hope to see you back here next week as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.